I just remember being in my apartment, and I just turned up the radio, and had a bottle of rum, and hearing a voice say, "You need to turn the music up louder." So I turned it up louder, and then my friends were to come over to my party. They saw me, called my sister, and I went to her house. I became paranoid, and then I ended up locking myself in a bathroom and thinking that the mirrors and the walls were cameras. I took toothpaste and shaving gel and thought that the walls were like my cameras. So I was basically writing and talking to as if I was being filmed live. I don't even think I realized that I was in a manic episode until I crashed.
Why was it a manic episode and not an episode of, say, paranoid schizophrenia?
I feel like what made it a manic episode was the increased energy that she described. She definitely described even having insight into this irritability, this change, and how she communicated with people and getting rather frustrated with coworkers or those she was supervising. Staying up, the energy, not just as it related to working these 15, 16-hour days.
And she was probably pretty productive at times. I imagine, at least
Yeah.
during the early phases, sounds like she probably was getting a lot done, in fact.
It also sounds like her friends and family were concerned at that time that there was a marked change in her behavior to call the sister and have her go to the sister's home before she was hospitalized.
At what point did you crash? How many weeks after the discharge?
After I was discharged, I was on a flight to India 2 weeks later. So I was having that euphoria of getting married, going abroad, having my family come, all the fun things that has to do with becoming a bride, like getting the cake, all that fun stuff. So it wasn't until I came back to the U.S. without a job and without a husband that I was what has just happened.
So your mood was sad, depressed. Did you lose interest in things?
Yes.
Was it difficult to take pleasure in things
Yeah.
during that episode? Was your energy affected?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't have any energy.
What about your concentration?
I guess I didn't really have any. I didn't really try.
How are things going socially at this point for you?
Good.
Who are the people in your life?
Well, I have, about a good handful of girlfriends. I just had dinner with about 4 of them on Monday. I've got a bunch of my social calendars filled up for the next couple weeks. I've made some great friends at work. I've kept relationships with my past jobs that I've had.